appointment at 8, and because I live so far from everything and my doctor appointment was at the hospital, I knew I needed to leave by like 7, so which meant I needed to be up by 6, and if I was gonna get up by 6, I needed to be getting going a little before 6. That's literally how my mind works, guys. A doctor appointment at the hospital at 8 o'clock in the morning. By myself too. By myself, without my mom, because I am an adult and I can do hard things on my own. I also do have work at 1 o'clock, and I have been dreading this doctor appointment for weeks. Not just being how early it is, it's also at the hospital, and it is my echo appointment, which is just like a follow-up from my heart monitor, and then like from there it just goes on and on and on because I won't hear anything until after the echo. So I just try to stay around. I do have quite a bit of time in town before I have to leave to work, so I was like, why would I go to town, come home, and then go back to town? So I thought we'd have a little day of enrichment, do some of my favorite things. When I think of enriching, I think of having a good iced latte. I think of having a good iced latte, whether like it's at home or like trying a new coffee shop. I think of doing some dilly dallying. For me, that's always like some sort of thrifting or like antique store or just something where I can just like get lost in. There's a spot downtown and it's amazing because there's like 5 different antique stores and it's calling me. I love that place. And there's also a coffee shop down there too, and little restaurants. And I think of getting lost in books. I think of reading. I've been obsessed with going to the library lately. There's so many possibilities. Of course, I do love the bookstore too, but something about the library, I love the library. So I thought we'd have a little enrichment day in our enclosure together. To be fair, it's literally 5:50 in the morning. Cut the cameras. Doctor appointment is done. I just had an echo, which is kind of like an ultrasound moment where they like lay at the where you lay at the table, and I was like, they're pressing this like really hard thing into my stomach and my chest for like 30 minutes. And so what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna treat myself to coffee. And it's not a new coffee shop, but I've never been here before, and I did stalk the menu before I came, so I know exactly what I'm gonna get. The little fall windows, I'm obsessed. It was so cute in there. And on like the menu, they have like a blueberry cobbler matcha. That sounds delicious, but I got a cookie butter latte. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know why I'm cursed with every time I get coffee out. Like, I hate it. It's not bad, but like there's something, I don't know, but I'm still gonna drink it. So lately there's just been something in the air. Okay, I'll talk about books any chance I can get. I will talk about books. I have been reading so much since getting off of TikTok, and I'm obsessed. Okay, I've read almost 3 books now, which is like crazy for me. It usually takes me about like a month to just read one. So we're parked out at the library. I'm about to bring in my books to return them, and I thought we'd have a little book chat. I have 3 books with me, 2 of them read and 1 DNF. Well, to be fair, it can't be DNF because I never even started the book. My book being Beach Read by Emily Henry. This is I think Beach Read and maybe what was the new Big Beautiful something, but it was like the newest one that came out. I haven't read that one either, and I haven't read Beach Read, but I think I've kind of read everything else. Maybe not, I don't know. Pushing into September. It's gonna be October soon, it's already fall, and I feel like I would rather wait and read this book next year for summer and like let the like anticipation build, I feel like, because I don't want to like coop myself into reading like too many books at once where I feel like, oh, I have to read this, because then I feel like it's not fun. My books that I did read, I read The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. This was my first Ali Hazelwood book, and it did not disappoint. Like, this book is like the equivalent of kicking and giggling your feet the entire time. Like, it was so good. And then that's the thing, is like, it just keeps getting better. One of my favorite things about reading is each time I finish a really good book, I'm like, I'm never gonna find a book like this again. I'm never gonna read a good book ever again. And then I just keep getting like my mind like blown because I keep finding great books, and this book was that. It was so good. Just wanted to soak it up and savor it up because as I was reading it, because I just knew that like I was gonna miss reading it for the first time when it was finished, and I already wish I could read this for the first time again, and I just finished it yesterday. The movie adaptation coming out was definitely a big like influence for me to read this book, but I'm so glad that I read it, and I can't wait for the movie to come out, and I cannot wait to be one of those annoying people being able to say I read the book. So I need the movie tomorrow. Like, I need the movie tomorrow. I need the trailer by today, and I need the movie tomorrow. Anyways, also People We Meet on Vacation by another lovely movie adaptation, which I obviously did read both of these because movies are being made about both of them, so I wanted to be like, hey, I read the books. So I did. And this was, I was talking to a friend, and I was like, this is one of these books that are like definitely really hard to get into. It's very like slow paced. Like, it doesn't really like get straight to the point. Like, for example, this one, it takes you back, like, I think, was it like 10 years of their summers together? Like, I can appreciate a plot, and I can more than definitely appreciate a slow burn, but at some point I was like, I don't care. You're very much in love with each other now, and we've been new, and I can't wait to see this like get brought to life like on screen. I feel like reading a book and then being able to see it like on screen is so cool, and I'm so excited that I'm gonna be able to do that with both of these books because I read the books. And then anyways, we're gonna go into the library, I'm gonna exchange my books, and we're just gonna snoop around. We're gonna do some dilly-dallying because I love that. Also, I find the library super intimidating because obviously there's so many books, and so I like to take my time, and I have so much time today, so let's go. Leave with anything from the library, but I thought I would take myself to Books A Million because I really want to look around and see what kind of fall books they have. I've heard really good things about this one. I took myself to lunch at this Mexican restaurant, which we don't go to often, but today's thing was like I just wanted to sit with myself and read. I was gonna go to the park and like bring lunch to the park, but then what I would have had to do was go get lunch and then go back to the park, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Also, the heat probably may have killed me. But anyways, I was like, I just want to go sit in a little place and read my little book while I wait for my food, and that's what I did. I want to be better about doing that, like going out and taking myself to like a little restaurant every once in a while, because I'm not used to eating out alone. When I do eat out, it's normally just with family, and whenever I am like on my own, I'll just go through like the drive-thru and eat in the car. But it's like there's something so peaceful about it. Like everyone is doing their own thing and everyone's like talking or they're like on their phone or whatever, and I was just in there reading, and it felt really nice, like reading in a place where like normally people wouldn't read, I guess. And so when I was leaving, the server was like, girl, you're making me want to like take myself to a restaurant and read my book. And I was like, I love that. I love that. I just feel like definitely I've been more like enabling myself to just like be my own person, and I think that's really cool. And it sounds so stupid being like, oh, like be your own person, but like some people need that reminder to literally be their own person. And you can do whatever. If you want to read more, read more. Like if you want to take yourself out, you can take yourself out. Like if you want to be more into your hobbies, be into your hobbies. Like just do whatever. And I'm having fun. That sounds so sappy, but like I've had just such a good day. I've just had such a good day and a good past few days, which is kind of interesting for me because I had like a really anxious like breakthrough, and then I took that said social media break that I've said like a million times every single time I vlog, and I literally feel so much peace. Like I don't even want to go back. I have to leave for work anytime now, and I'm gonna sit here and yap about my book. But anyways, this is the book that kind of like broke my like book buying, no book buying, which I don't have a book buying ban. I've just been trying to be better about going to the library and not like buying books every time I want to read them. And I got this Sunday at Walmart for $10. I have been wanting to read this since it came out, and it came out like last year, and I am so excited. I was obsessed with Better Than the movies, so I'm so excited about this one. And I have not found the paperback anywhere, like, and I didn't want to order it on Amazon. Like I wanted to find it in person, and I found it. It was $10. I was like, you're coming home with me. You're coming home with me. I'm so excited. Whenever I finished The Love Hypothesis, I was like, am I gonna want to even read my next book? And then I remembered that it was this one, and I'm so excited about it. I'm almost on like page 100, so I'm definitely not too far in, but I know this is gonna be another book that I'm gonna have to savor because I know I'm gonna love it. Also, one of the adjustments was, I think the Love Hypothesis, the version I got was a large print, and this one, like, let me show you how stinking tiny the words are. Like, I could not see. I was like, what? Anyways, I'm going to stop yapping until we get home, okay? I'm gonna head to work now. We've made it home from work. I stopped and got some gas. And my little sweet treat, I feel like my hair always ends up, by the end of the day, I always end up looking like I got dragged by like, I don't know, like an 18-wheeler or something. Truly had such a good day today, and now it's true that I will now have to find another personality trait, being this is the last episode of the Summer Turned Pretty. It came out like Wednesday, I think, and it's Thursday. Did it come out Wednesday? So, but I was like, I'm waiting till today to watch it. I'm so excited. I know what's gonna happen, and if so, but I'm gonna make myself a little comfort girl dinner. Gonna watch The Summer Turned Pretty in the Swifty terms. My little mirror ball journal. I feel like if the journal was me, it would be this one, or maybe like one with cats all over it. But anyways, I brought this with me today because I was thinking I was gonna like chill a bit more and like sit down and read and journal, and I did read a bit, not as much as I wanted to, but I did not get to journal today, so I'm gonna be journaling tonight. My last journal prompt was January 12th. I haven't seen my therapist since July because she is on maternity leave, but I'm gonna see her in October, so I'm really so excited. But one thing I want to get better at is journaling, because being a person who like holds so many emotions all the time, sometimes I hate journaling because I'm like, I don't want those like feelings to just be like on a page somewhere. After I feel those things, I never want to feel them again, so like why would I want to read it again? But I'm like trying to be more graceful, and like journaling is good for you. And yesterday I read back on this one from January 12th, and it's like, it feels like such a long time ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday, and it's nice to sit back and remember how I felt and to know that those feelings were valid, and honestly to highlight that I don't feel that way anymore. And just grace and being like, this emotion came, I sat with it, I felt it, and now I don't feel this way anymore. One last time. Shut up, he's already in Paris. Shut up, he's in Paris, he's in Paris. Oh, don't. It's fine, it's fine. This episode is like an hour long. We have time. We have time. And she's literally blowing the candles out right in front. Shut up. Dress. Oh my gosh. It's 11 o'clock. And somehow I'm still awake, even though I've been up since 5 a.m. this morning. And I'm like, the last episode was perfect. I'm gonna go journal now, and I'm gonna bring myself to sleep because I have work tomorrow, and I know I'm gonna regret everything that I did tonight instead of sleeping.